Hey folks, it is Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. You're listening to the Daily Ledger Show, and I'm your host, Dennis Sert. Great to be here with you this morning. We got some good stories we're going to get into today. We're first going to get into OpenAI's bid to allow X-rated talk is freaking out its own advisors. The dictionary sues OpenAI. SEC eyes shift to twice yearly earnings reports. And Elizabeth Warren, that is, presses Pentagon over decision to grant XAI access to classified networks. We're going to get into all of those today. Before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe or follow if you're on TikTok or Instagram Reels to the Daily Ledger Show. Helps a lot. Make sure to share with all your friends. And let's just dive right into it. Okay. OpenAI's bid to allow X-rated talk is freaking out its own advisors. So this is what's going on. Basically, OpenAI is trying to get a leg above Anthropic, which is kind of ahead in at least media momentum, not in daily active users or anything, or revenue as of right now, but in media momentum, Anthropic is definitely ahead. So OpenAI is trying out new things like this, essentially allowing smut with their users who are adults. And so in this article, it kind of goes into how is OpenAI exactly knowing who's an adult, who's kind of a minor, and it talks about their prediction algorithm makes, I guess, mistakes 12% of the time. So it kind of goes into that in this article. What was interesting to me was OpenAI also trains its models not to encourage exclusive relationships with the users and to remind users that they need to have relationships in the real world. The spokesman added. So it's kind of crazy because it's normally exclusive most relationships are exclusive, and it's OpenAI is almost promoting an open relationship then with the users. It doesn't really make sense. It's not mainstream to be oh my god, this is so much fun, okay, now go fuck him. I don't know. So anyways, the normies are gonna have a time with this if that is indeed what OpenAI's ChatGPT is gonna be coaxing users to do. Yeah, let's have ethical non-monogamy. Yeah, man, that's the new thing now, right? And meanwhile, it's just OpenAI trying to not get sued. Wouldn't it be funny if they actually started a trend of polygamy just because they're not trying to get sued? So that's kind of crazy. The dictionary sues OpenAI. Wow. Britannica accuses OpenAI of violating copyright laws, in addition to New York Times and many other news sites. Yo, can I sue OpenAI because they trained off of my personal blog? They trained off of my personal blog, yo. That's not okay. I need $1 bajillion now. Give it to me now, Altman. SEC's eyes shift to twice yearly earnings reports. So this is kind of what's going on. SEC prepares proposal to eliminate quarterly reporting requirement. So Trump tried to do this in his first term. It didn't really go anywhere. In his second term, now it seems like this is gaining traction. The idea is many companies are actually preferring not to go public because there's just too much bookkeeping. And so this is a move to try and get more companies to go public, right? Because you remember when Elon acquired Twitter or I guess bought out Twitter in 2022, his first move, along with laying off 80% of the employees, which was a good move, by the way, was to make it go private, right? Because it was public. And then he renamed it to X and everything. And yeah, so a lot of companies are actually preferring not to, preferring not to go public. They prefer to remain private. And that's why you'll see like Series L and everything, which is just ridiculous. We saw that last year with some company. It's like this never even really been heard of before. Like no one goes that deep into like Series A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then L. Like come on. So, anyways, that's kind of what's going on there, and then we'll end off with Warren presses Pentagon over decision to grant XAI access to classified networks. Now, this is really funny because Senator Elizabeth Warren is completely bankrolled by Big Pharma. Okay, just yeah, very very deep embroiled in that, and we recall what the kinds of experiments that Doge was uncovering, like with the gay porn in Peru, right? The comic book, and then like treadmill, like hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars towards shrimp running on treadmills. Can guinea pigs play video games? Stuff like that. Just absolutely ridiculous stuff. And it's like, Doge is uncovering all this stuff, and then suddenly it's like Elon Musk, oh, you have to leave the government now, man. It's like you're kind of doing too much here, you know what I mean? We need those shrimps we need that shrimp to run on that treadmill, yo. What do you think you're doing? So anyways, Elizabeth Warren is on the side of the gay porn in Peru, of the shrimps running on treadmills, guinea pigs playing video games, right? And so, of course, she's, I guess, putting up a big fuss. Oh, Warren presses Pentagon over decision to grant XAI access to classified networks. So anything related to Elon Musk, she's going to be against. Warren said Grok's apparent lack of adequate guardrails could pose serious security risks to the U.S. military personnel and to the cybersecurity of classified systems and her paycheck. Yo, how about that? So just complete swamp creature, just absolutely disgusts me. But a lot of Elon haters are either just brainwashed or at the top level they're getting bankrolled by what Elon is against, which is the fraud. So anyways, I think we're gonna end it there. It's gonna be a short and sweet stream today. And I'll see you guys around. Peace.